Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. Hope you're doing well. Let's have a look and see what's coming in for us today, what's being highlighted at this time, what we need to know for our highest good. As always, take what resonates, disregard the rest. Never force anything to fit. Welcome to anyone who's new. Say hi so we can say hi back, and welcome back to anyone who's returning. You've been with me for a while. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you all for your likes, your shares, your comments, your feedback, for your stupid things. Appreciate those because they're always such a surprise. And for subscribing. Temperance, Two of Swords, Chariot. Oh. Okay. I got a new deck. I'm very excited about it because I love it. It's gorgeous, and I've been waiting for it for forever. Astro Matrix Tarot, and it's so beautiful, guys. I hope you love it. So something, you know what this is? This is something where someone's been avoiding making a decision, but it's like it's being made for them. Either they're making it subconsciously, even though they're fighting it every step of the way, if that makes any sense. But it's happening. This is where someone's been holding back from something that they really want to do, overthinking it though. And the Chariot with Temperance is like, well, it's Jesus is taking the wheel. It's happening because they really want this, but they've been holding themselves back for some reason. All right, that could be a side message. So let's see what's going on for Pisces at the time they watch this video. And if you don't have Pisces placements that you know of and you still found your way here, trust that guidance. There may be messages here for you. Magician. I'm telling you, someone's been manifesting. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces. Let's pull some cards. For Pisces. For Pisces. If you hear any noise in the background, that is Harvey. He stole, you know the little fluff balls you get in wrappings and like boxes when there's something fragile in the box, the little fluff ball things. He's so proud of himself. He stole one of them, and he's just hunting the bejesus out of it, and he's so proud of himself. It's adorable. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you today. I got myself some selenite towers, and I'm very excited, so I'm sharing with you. Okay, got 3 like these. I'm still figuring out where to put them so you can see them because they're beautiful. Okay, Pisces. I'm excited, so I'm oversharing, so excuse me. All right, let's see. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. Something's coming in fast. It may seem impulsive, but the Knight of Swords is an energy of literally not thinking too much about it. Like, I want that, I'm going for it. That's it. That's the Knight of Swords. They don't sit and make a plan necessarily. They don't really take into account if they're hurting anyone's feelings. That's a lot of thinking. And the Knight of Swords, it's not like he's not, she, whatever, capable, you know, of having that kind of perspective. They don't really care. To be honest with you. That's why when you see the Knight of Swords in readings, sometimes they come with chaos and conflict, because usually they do step on people's toes. Usually they do push people out the way, because it's a case of I'm coming through, you are either moving or you're getting moved. Obviously that can come across a little harsh and a little brash, but there's something coming in very, very fast. Okay? Gung-ho type of attitude here. Current situation, 6 of Swords. It almost feels like something was moving in a certain direction anyway. But this is like very slow movement. The Knight of Swords is coming in and just saying, you know what, F it, just go for it. Right? Could also be a case of some sort of tension or chaos or conflict to do with someone leaving something. But this could also be leaving the tension and chaos and conflict, trying to leave it behind, and someone having an issue with it, right? It's almost like, I'm not done fighting with you, and you're like, I am. It's not worth it. This is ridiculous. Okay, Pisces, let's see. Seven of Swords. A lot of swords so far. There's a lot of talking today. Thinking and talking, but also action. Swift, almost like cold, almost like heartless action being taken. Because with the Seven of Swords in the recent past, either someone got caught doing something they weren't supposed to be doing, and so now someone's leaving and that person's having an issue with it, so dealing with a bit of an a-hole, pardon my French, because it's a case of, yeah, I did that, but you can't leave. Yeah, I did that, but you can't have that much of a problem with it. And for others of you, this is an exit you've been planning in silence for some time, and once you're out, and this, whoever it is you're leaving behind, figured out that you're out, they could be coming for you, right? Okay, let's see where things are headed, though. Three of Wands, you do not care. That's where they're headed. You don't care. Like, I got bigger and better things. I got stuff planned already. I got stuff lined up already. I'm going places. Literally, for some. I feel like you're turning your back on something, and it's staying turned, okay? It is staying turned. This could be a situation. Hold on, let me just get some coffee. One sec. Oh, okay, that's better. Are you still having coffee with me in the mornings? Or teas, or your lunches, or your dinners? This is a situation for some where I feel like this has happened before. I feel like you've tried to distance yourself from this person before. They catch wind about it. They come drag you back in. And to keep the peace, you go back in. To keep the peace, you forgive, you take them back, you make peace. But this is someone who's a manipulator, a thief, someone who takes advantage. And I really feel like you've been really trying to avoid a confrontation with this person because you know what they're like. 0 to 200 in 2.1 seconds. And so you might have been trying to avoid a full-on confrontation with this person because I feel like this is the type of person in your life, Pisces, that brings out the worst in you. And you don't want that. You don't want to go toe-to-toe with that person. Candle went out. So there's definitely something, I got the other one lit though, so we're good. But there's something where you're trying to walk away from a toxic person. I don't use that word lightly. If you've been with me for a while, you know that. But this is a toxic individual. This is someone I will drag you down with me. If you're doing better than I am, I will take you down because you can't do better than I'm doing. It's not the type of person that looks at you and is inspired, right? Oh, I want to do that. I want to be where Pisces is. Or good job, Pisces, right? They're like, why does Pisces get that? Well, because they've worked for it. I don't care. They shouldn't have it. I don't have it. Why did they have it? Well, you didn't work for it. I don't care. That's this person. And I feel like you have been trying to slip away from them because you're aware. For a while you weren't aware that that's what this type of person was. Then you became aware. Then you've been trying to distance yourself slowly, bit by bit. They always kind of bring you back around. You've been trying to avoid a conflict, full-on confrontation. For some of you, that can happen. If you're already out of there and you've got some distance between the two of you, by the time they figure it out, you're just going to block them and keep going. For those of you where they kind of figure out that you're taking a stand for yourself or distancing yourself, or somehow they may challenge you, and you might not be able to avoid a full-blown confrontation, and you might have to go to that place inside of you where you're cruel to give people, like to give this person a clear idea of, I'm not messing here. You're not messing with me. Just because I'm trying to keep the peace doesn't mean I don't know how to be a jerk. Okay, I'm trying to keep it PG-13. But okay, let's see. Let's get more cards out. Six of Swords in the current situation. What is this for Pisces? Five of Pentacles and Four of Swords. Yeah, you've been slowly withdrawing from a situation for quite some time. And today's the day when you actually make the move and leave or close out the chapter somehow. Whether that is blocking someone, whether that is leaving them a note or not leaving them a note at all in your when you leave the house, you're saying this is the last time I'm going to be here. I'm not coming back. This is something you've been planning for quite some time. You've been doing for quite some time, just bit by bit, slowly. Yes, Harvey. But this is definitely leaving something that I also feel like a case of they left you no choice. They wouldn't change. They wouldn't do better. I don't know. So what is the Seven of Swords in the past? Oh yeah, Ten of Swords, Six of Wands. You are out of there. So out of there, it's not even funny. And with the Six of Wands, you're no longer doubting yourself. You're no longer questioning yourself. This is the type of person that when you raised an issue with them to do with their behavior, they would spin it around to where you're crazy. Like, you're making stuff up. Why do you have a problem with them? What they ever do to you? That kind of person. Okay, when you're saying, you know, I don't think the dynamics are fair in this situation. I think maybe I'm doing more than you are, and, you know, I'm just bringing it up because we need to balance it out. They'd be like, what do you mean? I do this for you, this for you, this for you, this for you. They don't really, though. Or it's stuff the stuff they bring up is years ago because they don't have anything recent. And then if you say that, they go, well, you're just ungrateful, Pisces. How can you be so ungrateful? It's that type of person. Gaslighting, projecting onto you, turning things around like you're the crazy one, like you're ungrateful, like you're the one with the problem. And I feel like you really had enough. But like I say, in the past, when they were able to spin it around, that's why I feel like you just made moves in silence. Because you're like, I know exactly what they're going to say. If I bring this up again, I know exactly what they're going to do because they've done it 15 million times. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to plan my exit. That's where I'm going to put my time. Because that comes from the Six of Wands energy. That comes from this confidence of, I know what I'm seeing is true. I know how I'm perceiving the situation is really how it is. I know that this is truly who they are. I have fact. I have proof, right? This is a situation where you've been slowly moving your stuff out of a place. And today you get the last piece of whatever's left. You leave the key on the counter and you close that door knowing you're not going back. Right? As an example and a metaphor, you apply that, how it applies for you if you resonate with the reading. But yeah, this time you have the confidence. Because that Six of Swords is an interesting card. The Six of Swords is not, the boat is not, doesn't have a propeller on it, doesn't have a motor. It's a person, okay, making that boat move. That means willpower. That means determination. I want peace above all else. I want my peace of mind. I want my health. I'm protecting this above all else. That's my motivation. That's my drive. That's what drives this boat to keep going away from whatever I'm leaving behind. Okay? And you're not looking behind you because you know exactly what you're leaving. Again, you have clarity, truth, fact, proof. And you're very much done with the situation. For those of you where this has happened already, today's that transition phase. And I feel like you're getting settled. Somehow you're getting settled. Either you're getting settled into a new place, you're getting settled into, I don't know, you feel like you can breathe and just relax, because this is a lot of anxiety, stress, tension, constantly being on your toes with this person, constantly on eggshells. And so when you're away from them now, it's almost like you can breathe again, you can really relax. Focus on some self-care, focus on some self-nurturing. Spend time with loved ones. Maybe you're moving in with a loved one temporarily, permanently, I don't know, right? So let's see, what else in today's energy? Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Because you have Six of Swords and the Four of Swords make up the Ten of Swords again, okay? What else do we have? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords, and the Magician. You know this is what needs to happen. You know this is the right thing to do. You know got to change and you're over it and you're done with this type of person and you're done with this type of dynamic. And you're going from a place of, this has been also, it talks about an internal transformation for you, where you're going from fearful and anxious and unsure and insecure to magician, which is the opposite of that. The magician is like, I'll make it happen. How? I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out. It's that confidence. You see what I mean? If I've been through so much ish and I'm still standing and I still got my mind and I still got my health, I'll figure it out. Like nothing else that can be thrown my way is gonna top this. With Ten of Swords twice in your reading, and that's accurate. I think that's a good way to look at things, right? If you've survived 2 Ten of Swords, for some of you it's at different times because you might have gone back to this person, like I say, or to this situation. For others of you, it just feels like it's 2 Ten of Swords stacked on top of each other in this ending, and you're like, okay. Today could be that time when I'm taking a break, I'm taking a pause, I'm going to breathe, I'm going to relax, I'm going to clear my energy, I'm going to, do energy cleansing, decluttering, self-nurturing, self-care. And then tomorrow is a new day, and I'm a new person, and I'm going to do new things. Okay, so this could be what this is. You could be, crying. Release whatever you have to do to release. All that stress, all that tension, all that anxiety, all that pain that this person has caused you, this situation. It could be a group of people. Okay, Pisces. The thing to remember, Ten of Swords is behind you. As many of them as there were, it's behind you. You've gained strength, confidence, a better understanding of who you are and what you're capable of from that. You've gained a sense of drive and motivation that you might not have had before. That is a permanent change in you, Pisces. Okay? It put you in magician role in your own life. I can do this. I'll save myself. You know what? I'll give myself closure. You know what? I'll create myself some opportunities. Because I don't know if this is someone who was dangling something. Like, Pisces, I could get you that promotion, I could get you that raise, but you'd have to do this and this and this for me. And then you're trying to do what they're asking you to do because, you want them to help you. And then they take advantage of that. And they take it to a whole nother level to where they're cruel to you because you can't say anything, Pisces, because I got what you want. As a horrible individual, Pisces. And we attract some types of people, don't we? I'm a Pisces sun. But because we learn. And once we learn, those types of people never have access to us again. And that's what I'm looking at here. Okay? So Pisces, for today, take your time. Breathe. Heal. Cry. Scream into a pillow. Punch some things. Hopefully not some people, but you do you. Get it out. Release it. Okay? To where you feel settled and you feel at peace and at ease and like you can breathe. If that's enough, great. If not, you might need to look into other healing support. If it's a support group, if it's working with crystals to get yourself back where you want to be. If it's therapy, if it's self-help books, if it's music therapy, if it's art. Okay, and you can do that for a little while because this kind of situation doesn't just get released like that. There's some damage, okay? But that doesn't mean you can't keep going at the same time, okay? It's like we're moving forward, taking steps forward while we'll kind of sweep in behind us, right? And just making sure where everything's everything's where it's supposed to be. There's no cracks in our foundation. Do you know what I mean? Where are you headed from here with the Three of Wands? Because you got big plans. I can see that. And you're excited and you're free. And you're expecting some things to come in. Either you're expecting good things to happen now because you're going to make them happen for yourself. So they're coming. Which is a good attitude to have. Because Pisces are amazing manifestors. And when we manifest from a place of confidence and knowing it's happening, I don't know how, I don't know where, I don't know when, but it's happening. It is happening. Like, honestly, I can tell you that. So let's see, 3 of Wands. Where is Pisces headed from this? The Hermit, Judgment, Pisces. You see that Phoenix? This has been, school is out. Okay, you were in school, school's out. You graduated with honors. You're flying high. This is rebirth, deep transformation. Like I tell you, you're just not the same person as a result of everything that's happened here. And it could be a series of events, it could be a series of occurrences, different people in your life doing the same thing to you, or one particular dynamic, one particular relationship, one particular person. Okay? But you're not the same. You're a lot stronger, you're a lot wiser. You have an awareness, self-awareness that you may not have had before. You have a focus that is now more inward. So if you had some people-pleasing tendencies, if you had some codependent tendencies, some unhealthy attachment styles or whatever, as you do, because you get messed up over the years, that's healed, or you're on the path of healing that with the Hermit. The Hermit is internal focus, looking for solutions and answers, but it's a case of I'm figuring this out. It's not a case of I need someone to tell me what this is because I can't figure it out for myself. The Hermit is saying with the Magician, I'm making sense of this in my own way, in my own time. I'm looking for answers that make sense to me. So again, bringing it back to that self-awareness and our discernment. I'm checking with my own wisdom. I don't just take things at face value. I don't just trust people. I don't just see the best in people and hope for the best. I see the best in people, but I'm aware of where we are at this point in time. They may have potential to be a certain thing, but they're not there yet. So I'm going to adjust how I treat them. Do you see what I mean? Pisces, this is beautiful. For some of you, this whole dynamic, this whole situation has placed you on a new spiritual journey, a new spiritual path. So for some of you, you're finding your faith and you're delving deeper into that, okay? Because we have here with the faith. For others of you, there's something within you that you've discovered as a result of being pushed to the limit, to where you took action. Whether that is, now I want to learn more about psychology. Now I want to learn more about this type of individual. How does this person end up this way? How can you protect yourself from this type of individual? For some of you, you're going into teaching others. You're going into coaching others. And I think I picked up on that message for you recently, right? You're sharing your experience because it will help others. It will help others, uplift others, inspire others. For others of you, you're going traveling. You're traveling the world. For others of you, this is, like I say, some sort of spiritual journey. You're studying something. You're studying something. If it's a school, training, course, a program, getting into developing an actual skill, picking up an actual skill, honing a skill. If it's taking on some sort of apprenticeship, because you're changing your career now. If you're taking on a new hobby. But like I say, there's more to it. You learn as you do that. You also learn about yourself. And you're also using things. You know what I mean? It's that kind of hobby. Or it can be starting to study spiritual matters. I want to know more about what an empath is. I want to know more about healing, this healing modality, that healing modality. And where is that going to go for Pisces? The Hermit and Judgment. Wow, Pisces. King of Pentacles, Death, and the Six of Pentacles. Whatever you're starting, if it's a business, even if it's a hobby, you're going to turn it into a business at some point in time. You'll be making a lot of money. That's number one. You'll be in this place of security, stability within yourself. This is a place that you've never been before. To where you're independent, self-sufficient, secured within yourself. And that could be emotionally, mentally, financially. To where A, you're receiving what you've been giving out. You're receiving your good karma. And B, like I say, you're going to be helping others as well. Whether that's through charity, and this is the path you've chosen for yourself, or it's through getting yourself involved in programs that raise awareness about things or that help people in difficult situations, and that's your new path. Whether it's your business doing amazing and then you giving back to your community, you giving back to your loved ones, you giving back to people who deserve it, you becoming a mentor for someone, you becoming a coach, a teacher, spiritual teacher, right? I don't know what your day job is. You can always be a spiritual teacher. Getting chills. But this is also, and if it's to do with love life, you will be attracting the right partner to where it will be a stable dynamic, a healthy dynamic with respect, with healthy give and take, with balance, with generosity. Something you haven't had before, something you've never experienced before. Because you're different, you're drawing and attracting something different in, someone different in, a different type of dynamic, a different type of person that will be long-term, that will be long-lasting. Wow, Pisces, what a reading. Yeah, see? You're done with something. You're so done with something. Emotionally, mentally, and physically, because you've moved on from it. You're literally moving away from it. Okay? Pentacles energy, swords energy, cups energy. You're done. And wands. You're taking action. Like the magician, right? Using everything at your disposal to do what you want to do. Justice, final decision, right decision. School's out, lessons learned. High Priestess, lessons learned, school's out, okay? There's always stuff to learn, but this particular difficult chapter is done, I mean. Ace of Swords, with that truth, with that clarity, cutting ties, starting a new way of life for yourself, new people coming into your life, right kind of people, like-minded people. Ace of Wands, a lot of new beginnings are going to be coming up. Knight of Cups, with career, with business, with love, with friendship. See? Ace of Cups. Look at all these aces. All these aces. They have to do with this decision for you to stand up for yourself. And like I say, for some of you, you're going to have to go to that place of you being slightly cruel to whoever it is you're leaving behind. Not to hurt them, but to put them in their place and to understand you're not messing around. Okay? Wow, Pisces. Wow. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. So yeah, today is a day of transition, release, healing. Don't think about the future. Today is not it, okay? Today is a day to take pause and be in the present. Review and release the past, and you'll think about the future tomorrow. Today is review and release time, okay? Because it's important that we stop and take stock of where we are, where we've been, how we got ourselves out of there, what we did, what we learned, how we feel within ourselves, to check in with ourselves, to replenish ourselves, to recharge those batteries that have been depleted so many times. Okay, so whatever you got to do to release, relax, recover. Very Mercury retrograde energy, actually, today. If it's spend some time on your own, if it's spend some time with people you love and they love you, and they'll help charge your batteries as well as you. And even in the Nine of Swords, you see, I just saw that, there's headstones in the background. Crying over an ending, to release it, to cleanse it. But again, it's just confirming, and the Death card in here, that you are so done with this situation, this type of situation, this type of dynamic, this type of person. Because why? Because you're different. So there's no way you're going to find yourself in this situation in the future. There's just no way, because now you see the red flags a mile away. Now you see this type of person for exactly who they are, and you know how to treat them. You know where to put the boundaries. There's just no way you're going to be in this type of Ten of Swords ever again. And you did that, Pisces, for yourself. No one else did that for you. You did that. You had to go through it. And where you're headed is a new path. Whether that is, and I feel like it's a new path, like across the board. There's new people, there's new careers, there's new love opportunities with different types of people, if that makes sense. You haven't seen this type of partner before because you're now different and you're on a different vibration. You're attracting someone on your level. Does that make sense? Because you've been through the lessons of where you had to be pushed and broken to learn and to grow. Now you're in a place of, I want to build, I want to create, I want to teach, I want to help, I want to share my knowledge, and I want to keep creating and keep developing myself, right? Because I'm now delving deeper into something. And that's the type of person you're attracting. Someone to help you build. Wow, Pisces. Oracle energy and advice for Pisces. Wow, just wow. And remember, this doesn't have to be just a day. Keep enough mind with the energies, right? But this could be, take a couple of days, take a few days, take a week, take a couple of weeks. Your future is not going anywhere because you're creating your future. So it's not going anywhere, okay? We have the Lover at the bottom of the deck. The advisor, maybe plural, obstacles and relationship. This is a dynamic, a relationship that has been so challenging, so draining, so difficult, but it has been your teacher. And I know, it can be annoying to hear that, but that's how we learn, truly, okay? So this is a relationship that has been absolutely draining in your life, and it's kept you stuck, stagnant, and hurt for quite a long time. But you've been learning from that. You've been learning from that. We have the Pragmatist, stability, commitment. That's where you're headed. But this is also your decision, your commitment to yourself to only invest and involve yourself in stable dynamics. Okay? Being realistic, being a bit more pragmatic, seeing your giving nature as a resource, for example. Not everyone's entitled to it, not everyone deserves it. That's being a pragmatist, right? In this type of scenario. And like I say, what you're attracting and manifesting and you're about to create in your life, because you're different, because you're more stable within yourself, you're attracting more stable dynamics, partnerships, commitments, stable source of abundance, stable source of love, stable source of just inspiration, growth. Anything else for Pisces? You have Strength, Male, and the Leader. If you were waiting for some good news to make this departure, that's coming in today. If you're waiting for a confirmation that you got the new place or you got the new job, or yes, you can come live with me, I don't know what it is, but that confirmation is coming today. That's where you're taking initiative, strong action. You could be the Knight of Swords. Get out my way. I'm getting out of here one way or another. You can move or I'll move through you, right? I don't care if we have to have a fight. I don't care if I have to be cruel to you. Again, with the pragmatist energy, if that's what you deserve, that's what I will give you. I'm no longer seeing it as, oh, I don't want to be cruel. I don't want to, I want to keep the peace. With the pragmatist attitude, now you're saying, you know what? I'll give you what you give me. You give me chaos, I can give you chaos. It won't destabilize me. I'm just reflecting it back to you. I'm just throwing it back at you. I'm not taking it, integrating it, feeling a certain way about it. I know who you are and I know who I am. If you throw anything at me, I can just reflect it back to you. That doesn't mean it's going to stabilize me. And it doesn't make me a bad person, and it doesn't lower my vibration, and it, you know what I mean? And it doesn't make me cruel. It's what's right and it's what's fair in that situation, which is where you're now making decisions from. Wow, Pisces. And you do have something new or someone new. We have lover, the friend, the guide. It could be someone who's been helping you through this process, even if it's just being supportive, a shoulder to cry on, a listening ear. You could have that friend now turn into something more, because we have the Jack, the Queen, and the King. There's a progression. Okay? Or someone in your life that's been a listening ear and a shoulder to cry on, a supportive individual, a supportive person. They might not have been in your life very long, but they've always shown you unconditional support. Something else could develop with that person, if it's going into business together, if it's developing a lifelong friendship, if it's developing a relationship. Something else could be developing with that person. There's been a lot of conversations between you and this person, and it could have been about the situation, or it could be about random things, but they inspired you somehow. Or they're the person that just always made you laugh, and that gave you some energy and some clarity and a respite from this. You know, it's that kind of situation. But Pisces, what an amazing reading. Wow. You've been going through some things, Pisces, but you know what? You're done. You did it. You've been through it. You're out of there. So today, it's important that you don't skip this step. It's important that we don't just jump into something new. It's important to take, if it's 5 minutes, it depends on what you're leaving behind and how badly it impacted you, or how much baggage you've got from it. Even if you take 5 minutes every day to just decompress and release, if that means, like I say, if that means crying, if that means when you take a shower, you just set that intention that has that as that water washes over you, it just washes away this off of you and off of your energy, right? However you feel comfortable and at ease releasing, okay? If you take 5 minutes to do that, if you take a day to do that, if you take a week to do that, but it's important to pause, review, release. Then you start to replenish, and then you can shift your focus to the future slowly, okay? If that makes sense. So I hope that helps you, Pisces. Good job. This was not easy. I don't have to tell you that. You know what you've been through. But the focus now is releasing that, processing that, and releasing it, and then focusing on the future, okay? The past has had enough of your energy. So I'm going to leave it there. Looking forward to your thoughts, your comments. I hope this helps you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.